Hello and welcome back. And we are moving ahead into the label encoding. So, in the last video, we saw that how we can use the label encoding, right? So, label encoding is basically used for the ordinal categorical variables when there is a natural order or ranking among the categories, like low, medium, high, that we have explained in the previous video. And the target variables should be categorical. Label encoding can be used to convert it into a numerical format suitable for regression or classification task, which means you can assign a simple integer value to each of the categorical variable, each of the value, right, that you have for that particular categorical feature. Okay. So when you should not use it, let's see that. So when you should avoid using the label encoding. So you should avoid the label encoding for the nominal categorical variables. What is the nominal categorical variable? The same that we discussed in the previous method, which was the one hot encoding. Whatever you have used, whatever kind of categorical variable you have seen for the one hot encoding, those kind of categorical variables are known as the nominal categorical variables. That's a very simple thing to understand. So for the normal categorical variables, when there is no inherent order, in that case, label encoding can be used. Sorry, one hot encoding can be used, but if you use the label encoding for the nominal categorical variables, then in that case, it can create an artificial order, right? Which might mislead the model, right? Because model learns everything from whatever you have provided. So it can mislead the model. In such cases, one hot encoding is more appropriate, right? So if you don't have the inherent order, then please don't use the uh, nominal categorical, please don't use the label encoding, rather use the one hot encoding, right? Now we have some sample code that we can run and we can see the output. Okay, so let me just write it. So first we need to import the pandas library, right? So first of all, you have to do this thing. Let me open this. Yeah, where it goes. Yes. So first of all, you will import the pandas library. Let's see, this has been imported successfully. Then what you will do, you will simply create your sample data, and then let's have the sample data. So here is the sample data that we have created. So colors are there, red, green, blue, red, green. So let us run it. So red, it will assign some values. Suppose it's zeros. For green, it will assign some value. Maybe it's one. Then again, for blue, it will assign some value. Maybe it will be two, right? So 0, 1, and 2, there are three different categories for this color feature, right? So we will see that what is the output. Now let's come to this one. Now you have to use the sklearn library, right? And using the sklearn library, we are going to, do the label encoding, transform it. We are going to transform it, and then we will be printing the transform data. So here what we are doing, this is the sklearn library. There is pre-processing class there, and from that class we are importing the label encoder, right? Label encoder which will be used for label encoding the features, right? Whatever label encoding we are studying, that can be achieved through this, right? So this is label encoder, and then we are creating a label encoder object, and then we are doing the fit and transform for the color column, right? So let's see if it works fine. Yes, it worked fine. Now at the end, what we will do, we are going to print it. Okay, so we are going to print it. So print df. So I'm printing it in the last. Okay, so let me run it. Here you can see. So for the first value, like for the red, we have the value 2. So if you see the red again, you will be able to see the value 2 again. Red is again at the third place, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. At the third index, there is red again. So for the third index, again, you have seen integer value assigned to it, which is the same for the first red, because for each red, there will be only one unique value, unique integer value. So for red, it has provided one unique value, which is 2. For green, it has provided one unique value, which is 1. So you can see 1 in here at the first index and 1 in here at the last index, right? So This is how it has been arranged. And now for the blue, it has assigned the value 0, right? So I hope you must have understood like how the label encoder class can do the transformation for you. So with this, I would like to say have a nice day and bye-bye. And I hope you must have understood the label encoding as well. It is very simple encoding method. The problem is not that how you have to understand label encoding, because these are very simple concepts that how it is achieved. The main thing is that when you have to use the label encoding and when you have not to use it, when you have to use the one hot encoding and when you have not to use it, right? So that is the main understanding that you have to make yourself if you are going to become a a data scientist, feature engineering you are pursuing though. So in that case, you must need to be aware about those things. So I hope you must have enjoyed it. In the next video, we'll meet soon. Till then, have a nice day and bye.